We came in that 2013 class, and at the time, every recruiting class had won a championship under the Nick Saban era. This is our last time to do it, right? We gotta win the championship this year. We're gonna kill the streak. You know, a lot of times practice was harder than the games. Look what he go through at home. This is why he goes so hard. This is why he grind. Like, when you find out about a person now on Saturdays, it makes you go harder for him, because he your brother. We just had so many different studs on the offense, right? And like, you gotta pick and choose who you wanna cover. If I could describe myself, relentless, right? Every level I have competed for a championship, Pee Wee to high school to the college level to even the NFL, playing, having the chance to win the Super Bowl. I've done a lot in the game of football, man. OJ, bro, nice to meet you. Yes, sir. What's up, man? OJ, man, nice to meet you. Being an in-state kid, man, like, you know, all I knew was college sports, right? Like, we don't have a professional team, right? So all I knew was Alabama or Auburn. Coming in as a freshman, man, being a hometown kid, like, it just meant more. Getting a chance to play for Coach Saban and getting recruited, like, playing for Bama was like a dream come true. The 2013 class special, man, most special class ever. Like, that's just not even me being biased. You just look at it, man. We had a lot of great players that come through that class. I came in as an early enrollee. That's how special it was. I feel like I needed to come in early just to be able to grasp the playbook, get acclimated to college football, just to give myself a chance to play as a true freshman. And, you know, it paid off. That's what I had the chance to do. Coming in, Alabama was just on a 2 back-to-back national championship streak, right? So we were the class coming in as a freshman trying to go get the three-peat, right? I think it's something that was at the time very unheard of in college football. I don't know if it's still been done to this day, winning 3 in a row. So that was the pressure that our class had, the challenge of doing. You know, obviously the kick six, it hurt that, right? We got so close, came down to the last game of the regular season. The kick six put us out of contention for it. Like I said, that pressure that year, it was hard. We came in that 2013 class, and at the time, every recruiting class had won a championship under the Nick Saban era. We were always eligible finally to go pro that year, right? So if we wouldn't have done it, we would have killed the streak. So I just remember, like, guys in my class, like, you know, Derrick Henry or Darius, this is our last time to do it, right? We gotta win the championship this year. We're gonna kill the streak with the consecutive recruiting classes winning the title under Coach Saban. When that moment finally came true, and, you know, you sit under the confetti and you winning it all, it's so hard to describe, but it's an amazing feeling, right? Because all the hard work you put in, all the adversity, all the all-season grind is finally like, cool, this is what it was worth. That was a really good year for us, man, because we lost, I think, like week 2 or 3 to Ole Miss. Went through some adversity as a whole unit, as a whole team, and then, you know, we put it together, man, and went on a streak of games to win it all. So we just already went through adversity early that year. So we were just so, we were bend but don't break type of team, right? Even that whole entire year. But just for that particular game, like, you know, it was just that we could practice. Like, we just saw a lot that we had a chance to have some opportunities with a different position group, which is tight end unit. We just had so many different studs on the offense, right? And like, you got to pick and choose who you want to cover. You know, a lot of times practice was harder than the games. Man, there were guys that were hungry because they were trying to show Coach Saban and show the whole staff that, look, we could be playing too. You know, I was just so thankful to be put in that position because, like I said, when you surround around so many good players, it is going to be one-on-one matchups and you got to win them. So that was a crazy feeling, man. And it's, you know, definitely for the age, one of the greatest performances, you know, definitely.
You think about kind of that B-side 5, man, that Bama Brotherhood. Describe that.
Like, that's what you remember the most, right? You remember the memories that you had. Like, obviously winning the championship was cool, but you just think about the times that you and your brothers, you guys were grinding, you know, the days that, you know, during the fourth quarter program or the all-season program that, man, somebody was so tired, but he pushed through. Those are the memories you remember, hanging out together at the dorms, right? In the locker room, just talking about how good we all were in high school, how we was the best player on that team, you know what I'm saying? And now what you really miss when you get out of the game and, like, when you win it, you don't really realize how special those little memories be to you until you done with it. Just stay young while you can. You will see when you get older. Like, stay them extra 15 to 20 minutes with the guys, right? Just sit around, listen to their life story. Like, bro, why you go the way you do, bro? Why you work so hard? You know, tell me a little bit about yourself, bro. Like, you know, learn about your friends, right? Like, nowadays, it could be a lot. The video games, we can play online instead of having to sit in person. Do the team cookout. Like, we used to just put some meat on the grill at the back of the dorm and just hang out, just playing cards. Like, look what he go through at home. This is why he goes so hard. This is why he grind. Like, when you find out about a person now on Saturdays, it makes you go harder for him because he your brother. Like real talk. Like, you got a daughter, man, I didn't know you had a daughter. Like, he's struggling that day. You gonna walk over there and pick him up. Like, bro, I got you, man. I got your back. Like, I know you got a lot going on at home. It builds a team camaraderie. And now, like, when it's your day, when you tired, he gonna do the same for you. And then now we got a whole unit of people that's bonding together, and now we can win a championship. It takes all that. You know, as a recruit, man, you get a chance to go to the game. You get to sit in the stands. They invite you down after the game to be in the locker room and to talk to the players. But, you know, you're like, wow, this is so cool. Until you really get a chance to do the whole Walk of Champions, right? You get a chance to put on that uniform, get a chance to run out of the tunnel with Coach Saban and all your brothers you've been grinding so hard with that whole season before. It's just so incredible, dog. Like, man, that feeling is hard to explain, but especially for that first time, that first and that last time, you'll never forget it. But it's definitely one of the greatest atmospheres in college football. The support, the love that, you know, you always have from the legacy you created at the University of Alabama. You know, when we're on vacation, you were in the script A, they noticed you at the airport. Like, I remember that game in 2016. Like, man, we appreciate that. Like, man, we appreciate that because now we have little kids, our daughters, our sons. They want to ask questions like, Daddy, why are they talking about that? How they still remember you played? It's cool for our kids to see that. So my daughter, she's special to me, obviously, because she's my daughter. But you know, the way when she was born, it was in 2020 during the COVID. But I had just tore my Achilles like 5 days before. That was tough, man. I was having a great season, tore my Achilles. One of my best starts to a season that I had in my career. She was born like 5 days later. I even postponed my surgery so I could be there for her. Now she's born, it takes away all that. You don't even care about that no more. It's like that feeling that you get from holding a newborn, your little one, especially your first one. It was an amazing feeling. And I'm just so thankful because that allowed us to build a strong bond because like I would go to rehab and have a tough day with the Achilles process and then come home to her. It's like, okay, that's why I'm doing it. Let's keep pushing through. Wake up in the morning, go to rehab, see her sleeping. I got something to come home to look forward to, right? So having my leg propped up and holding her every day, man, it just built a bond that's so tough that's like now it's so special because of that hardest moment of my life at the time with the Achilles injury. She was born 5 days later and it took all that pain away immediately. Man, in the middle of COVID, man, so we can't do nothing. All you can do is sit at home every day, hold her. And it was like a blessing in disguise to me because like now I don't get a chance to go travel and possibly hit the road, bring back the COVID, get her sick as a newborn. So all of it at the time was hard to deal with, but like I didn't have time to think about it. 4 days later, I'm like, oh, it makes sense now. This is why God sat me down. I got a chance to be around her every day, and I don't got a chance to bring that COVID around because it had just started, man. So it was tough to deal with. So it ended up working out, man. And I was just so thankful for that memory forever. As I'm out of the game now, kind of transition to that next phase of life, and you just sit back and think about how far you came. It's like, man, I'm so lucky, man. I'm so blessed to be able to be a part of so many different opportunities in my life, man. Every level I have competed for a championship, Pee Wee to high school to the college level to even the NFL and having the chance to win the Super Bowl. So, I mean, it's just such a great feeling, man. I've done a lot in the game of football, man.
So talk to me about this next phase, man, as you, I know you're coaching right now.
The coaching world for me, man, it's going on my year 2, man. I got to be the director of player development last year at West Alabama. That was awesome. This year I get a chance to coach the tight ends, right? So I'm out there giving back to the position that I played. I love it so much now, man. Just to be able to see the guys that are in my shoes, to know what I know now and to know what they're gonna go through and try to give them the heads up, all the curveballs and adjustments they need to make. I think that's why you play the game, to be eventually able to give back. I need those guys more than they need me because it gives me something else to do. This is why I really started playing the game, just to be able to do this at the end of the day, give back to where the game gave so much to me. I told you I was gonna do it. Man, appreciate it, man. I was watching your video, man, to get some pointers how I should pop it, man. I love that part where you say, this is who I am. Hardest hitting backer, you feel me? Yeah, man.
Bro, I appreciate it, bro.
Yes, sir,
It was
man.
hard to get up there and talk about it.
We gotta give ourselves our flowers, man. You know how it go, man. We gotta do it sometimes ourselves,
Yes,
bro.
Just a couple of years ago, we were just at the camp together, bro.
Crazy, man. Then you know, you was in Georgia at the time. Then by our senior year, you was #1 player in the state. I was #2, man. So it came full circle.
Right.
Yeah.
Out,
Yes, sir.
Rocking out.
No doubt,
It's
man.
crazy. I'm happy where you at, bro.
Man, I appreciate you, bro.
You told your story, dude.
Yeah, man. You know, man, you put it in motion, man. You put it in motion for me, man. So when you snapped it, like, come on, bro, you got to do it. I'm like, man, you right, bro. I might as well do it, man. So I appreciate that, boy. The newborn, yeah, for sure.
Yo, bro, it's like I don't want to miss those moments, man.
Man, and look, bro, look, I just said that in my story, bro. Like when I had that little one, it's different, bro. You don't want to miss those moments, cause you feel me? Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, good to see you, boy. Be safe, man.
You too, fam.
All right, boy, love. This is OJ Howard, tight end, 88, MVP, national champion, Super Bowl champion, most dynamic tight end in Alabama history, and this is who I am. That was cold. That was cold.
That was cold.